Good afternoon. It is October the 23rd, 2017. Time to wrap up the day and take a look at tomorrow. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations, unlike an actual performance record. Simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may be under overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit and losses similar to those shown. Well, we came into the E-mini today hoping to buy the 70-72 area. We had circled 74-73 with a question mark, and then we had 65-67 for buy 2. Structurally, we had a buy at 68. And the market's just been a slow grind down. This first trade up here, a little triple top. Retest failure that had you short at 76.50. Nothing has been violated. You never hit the stops. And the market had just been slowly, steadily lower. 1, 2, 3. Another little triple top there. Gave you a little. Lower high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5 attempts to go higher. Lower high, lower high. So everything is still pointing and working the market lower. 20 points off the high takes us to 57. 15 points off the high takes us to 62. So if we bust this 65 area, then basically 60 plus or minus a couple will be the next support. And then we have that very round number, 25.50. And that's the number that's there. So the idea level couldn't get through 77, get short, and see how big a ride we could get. Worked out pretty well today, but very, very slow trading. It's a very low volatile market, and that's why we think that the opportunities remain elsewhere. Higher low, higher high. Find a place to buy it based on this screen. On the F2 screen, 2 distributions. Had a B behind us, and then we got another B with another move out of the middle right here. So let's break down here at 62.50 is the next stop structurally. The low volume number is 64 even, so 62, 64 is where we'd expect some support in the markets right now based on this structure. And again, I still think the long side is the side to trade from. 69 to 71, sell 1. 74, 76, sell 2. On the buy side, 63, 65, picking up this low volume number right there, buy 1. 59, 61, buy 2. Tomorrow's news, markets, PMI composite, they're looking for 54.8. It's a combination of service and manufacturing. No one will pay any attention to it. Richmond Fed at 20. Okay, probably the big number this week is GDP. It will be discounted because of the hurricanes. If the numbers come in lower, they'll say it's the effect of the hurricanes. If it comes in higher than forecast, it should be supportive for equities because the damage done by the hurricanes wasn't as great as projected. So I think a lot of people will be going long into that number. Okay, on treasuries, lower high, lower low, but we had a pretty strong finish today, and tomorrow is the two-year auction. That generally is supportive. I still think we're in a trading range. A structural sell, we'll be selling 25.01s right against that. London's last rotate up was 02, so 1 to 2 ought to be pretty good resistance. We have that high in Asia at 5.5. So the buck to 04 is prime sell territory. 31.03 sell 1. 7 to 11 sell 2. On the buy side, 24 to 28. We do have the 2-year auction. I think it's probably going to be a pretty good one. And then we'll make it 17 to 21 for buy 2. We had ourselves a typical Monday trading day today, and the best contracts for us were gold, followed by the 30-year, then crude, and then if you could keep your hand off the mouse, the E-mini turned out to be really a very, very nice trade, but certainly slower than we like. 16 to 20s, number 1. 23-27, sell 1. 31 to 03, sell 2. On the buy side, 4 to 8 is number 1. 29 to 01, buy 1. And we'll make 21-25, buy 2. I'm a little more aggressive on the buy side because the knob spread typically expands during auction week. And we'll see if that happens this time. Looking at gold. Trying to look at gold here. Lower high, lower low on F1, find a place to sell it. The big spike in gold was attributed to comments that Trump made about the next head of the Fed. Right now, Powell seems to be the front runner. I haven't paid any attention to it, but that's where it is. So again, right now I'm just looking at this thing structurally. We got that low right there at 83. We've got this Asian high here at 87. So 85 plus or minus is probably pretty good resistance. And then below 75, that's a $10 trading range. 83, 85, sell 1. 88, 90, sell 2. On the buy side, we'll make it 78 to 80. Be more comfortable at 75. Buy 1. To get the answers, we need to adjust that out of London. And then 74, 76 for buy 2. Crude oil. We had a couple of nickel trades, and if you had more courage than I did, you got a dime out of it into the close. But it's pretty quick nickel, and then 1 out of 3 times there's a dime there for us. Of late, all subject to change. Higher low, higher high. Resistance up here is 52.50. I mean, it's just hard to get around that. Find a place to buy it based on F1. F2. Half a distribution. So let's see, 52.25 to 51.85. That's 40. 40 points takes us down below 51.50. Takes us to 51.45. So B trying to sell. 52, 52 and a quarter, sell 1. 52.50, 75, sell 2. Okay, we're going to play for that. We'll play for 51.25, 51.50, buy 1. We'll see if we get it. And then 50.75, 51, buy 2. See what we get. And the euro was upset with Trump's supposed comments about the next Fed governor. Again, that seems a stretch to me, but what do I know? I mean, I shouldn't say things like that, right? Charlie, you're supposed to know lots of things. Well, pretty humbling avocation. Lower high, lower low. Find a place to sell it. Take the trades. Keep your losses manageable and you'll do fine doing this. Okay, definitely a B, definitely pointed lower. Half a distribution, 75 to 18. That takes us down to 50 on a measured move. So we'll play 55, 45 by 1, 25 by 2. One of those market numbers. 90 to the buck, sell 1. 15 to 25, sell 2. Okay, Thursday, the big news event this week will be Thursday's announcement by the ECB where they're expected to cut the support for the market from 60 billion a month to 30 billion per month. That's kind of built into it. We'll be surrounded by the anything and everything at all time rhetoric, which is pretty much discounted these days. I don't think anybody pays any attention to it. It's what they say every time they come up to the plate. So we'll see if if the taper actually kicks in this week. It's supposed to kick in before December. And with that said, I'll book it for this evening. I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Y'all have a great evening. I'm out of here.